Hey, what's up? This is Brandon Simmons for BrandonSimmons.biz, and I'm just coming through to give my quick take on the Houston's offseason so far. So, honestly, this was really prompted by the Stephon Diggs trade earlier in this week, which I have to say, obviously, is a pretty nice trade. But aside from Diggs, the Texans have just been doing their thing, acquiring free agents and just building this roster up for the upcoming season. They picked up Daniil Hunter. They got Danico Autry. I have time to learn their names. They re-signed Dalton Schultz, and they also picked up Joe Mixon as well. So, all in all, I would have to say this has been a great offseason, and we haven't even hit the draft yet for the Texans. Now, aside from all those pickups, when I think about it, I really feel like the best acquisition that they had was with Joe Mixon. Them upgrading the running back position a little bit. I think it's going to really help CJ Stroud going into his second season. His first year, not a lot of, his first year, teams didn't know what to expect and he balled out. You know what I'm saying? So now that they have like a year's worth of tape on him, they're going to go at him even more harder. So I think the best way to alleviate that is to adjust the running game. And, Devin Singletary, he was great for us for a few games, really held it down for us. But, I think with bringing Mixon in, Mixon is actually going to keep that up throughout the year. To me, Singletary came in. He didn't really get the starting role to later in the year, but Mixon is likely going to be the starter from the top of the year all the way towards the end and throughout. So I feel like there'll be a little bit more consistency in that running back room. And Damian Pierce, he's not going anywhere. Damian Pierce is still going to be a very valuable option, a very valuable weapon and component to this running game. So I think, them addressing that is definitely going to help out Stroud. And, with the defensive pieces that are added, we had a pretty solid defense last year. I think this year it looks like it's going to be a little bit better. As far as like addressing the holes that we had, as far as with Grenard leaving, just kind of filling in those voids. But yeah, just to not sidetrack too much, I definitely think Joe Mixon getting picked up is one of the more important pickups of the Texans off season. So that's all I got for y'all today. I'm Brandon Simmons for BrandonSimmons.biz. Holla black.